This is the Jurassic Juggernaut Vince Steele, and you're watching CCW Alive Wrestling.
Welcome to CCW Alive. I'm Sarah Wilder, and tonight we're partying all night long because Rich Swann has cemented himself into the last territory, and he's looking to go straight to the top. Tonight, he takes on a vicious Jackal Stevens who's trying to spoil his party. But first, from bitter rivals to tag team champions and back to rivals again, Danny Briggs takes on Stallion Rogers as CCW comes alive.
Tyler, here comes Stallion Rogers. This is one dangerous individual. A cold-blooded killer. The way he's so nonchalant, the way he just walks through his opponents. Man, you gotta think there's championship opportunities in the future for Stallion Rogers. He's one of the heaviest hitters here in the last territory, but I say one of the heaviest because his opponent, Danny Briggs, has got to be right there with Stallion. Similar levels of experience. I think Danny Briggs may have the edge there. But Stallion Rogers, man, he is a lethal weapon. So calm, cool, and collected. Especially when he's going on against a less experienced individual, that demeanor might throw them off, but it's not going to throw off Danny Briggs. He knows exactly what to expect. No, they were former tag team champions. They probably know each other better than anyone does.
And his opponent. From London, England, weighing at 220 pounds, the OG governor in the strong style hooligan, Danny Briggs.
Briggs, such an incredible athlete, such an incredible wrestler, former not only CCW Tag Team Champion, but also a former WWE NXT Tag Team Champion. He's got all the experience in the world. He's in fantastic condition. Coming back years ago from an injury, really come on strong here in the last territory, and he's got a lot to prove here tonight. And you know, it seems like ever since Danny Briggs came back from that injury, it's really breathed a new life in him in the last territory. More appreciative, more respectful side of Danny Briggs we've been seeing. And it seems like Stallion Rogers couldn't stand it. It kind of seems like Stallion blames Briggs for losing them the tag team championships, which I think is unfair judgment, as it was at Bash 44 in that four-way ladder match, Complete Insanity, where they lost those tag team championships. But I mean, they had one hell of a reign, Dan. Being the first team to dethrone the Crown, they were so good, but now I think they're going to be even better enemies. All right, referee Bruce Owens calling for the bell. This one is underway. This should be a war, Tyler. It really should. I don't even know who you give the advantage to in this one in any department. They're so evenly matched. Yeah, this is going to be a toss-up. Oh, look at them right at it. There was no tie-up. They're holding each other with the left, and they're firing away with rights. Briggs getting the better of Rogers. Briggs going to have a little bit of a size advantage here, tipping the scales at about 240, while Rogers is about 225. And look at beautiful belly-to-back suplex. Oh, that could do it right out of the gate. Beautiful. 1, 2. Oh, so close, Tyler. Wow. Rogers taken off guard, so are we, man. Oh, my goodness. Briggs wasting no time now, dumping Rogers. Sends it for the ride out through the center ropes. He goes. Now, if had it not been so early in the match, he might have got him there. That was a devastating cutter. Rogers now. This trying to create some distance, but Briggs right out after him. This one has been building up between both of these men. Big uppercut forearm. Briggs just looks bitter in every punch that he throws, every strike he throws in this one, Dan. I'll tell you what, there's no wasted energy with Danny Briggs. This is an experienced guy. He knows how to get the job done, and every blow means something. And I think you had a
great point earlier where that whole nonchalant attitude of Stallion Rogers, it disrupts some people's mentality, but not Danny Briggs. Briggs wasting no time on Rogers.
Well, again, it's former tag team partners. They know each other very well. And there you see Rogers rolling into the ring and right out the other side. But Danny Briggs right after him. Oh, man! That right hand caught him right underneath the eye. He might be out, Tyler.
That was as clean as a shot you will see here in the last territory. And what's Danny?
Wait a minute.
This is no DQ.
I was just about to say, this is not a no disqualification matchup. You better be careful. He doesn't want to end this in a disqualification.
And I know there's been bad blood between these two, but Briggs, you don't got to go this far with the chair.
Bruce giving a lot of leeway, sits him down, delivers another right hand to the jaw. Briggs looking for some approval. Oh, wait a minute. He's getting ahead of steam as he runs around the ring.
He's a British freight train right now, Dan.
Oh, Briggs and another right hand. And down goes Rogers.
And you know what? Put on the brakes there. Rogers braced for the impact, and then he let go, and then got caught with that right hand. Great job by Danny.
Briggs rolling into the ring to break the count, right back out after him. Rogers inside, trying to create some separation now as you see him retreat to the corner.
And you see what I'm talking about, this new life that's been breathed into Danny Briggs ever since coming back from injury. Energetic, getting the crowd into it. I love to see it by the in-ring veteran.
And now Rogers trying to be a voice of reason. Telling Briggs, let's just slow down and start over again. Let's be friends, former partners. The two of them got along at one point.
And I don't know if I would trust Stallion right now, Dan.
I don't think, Briggs, he wasn't falling for him, but Rogers able to bait him enough to grab him by the front of the tights and drive his head into the turnbuckle. Oh! That boot caught him right in the face, sweep of the leg, and driving that knee. Could have caught him right in the temple there from my vantage point.
And he's not done with this combination.
Flying drop kick. And Stallion Rogers now in control. Briggs in trouble.
And now Rogers loves this, stomps on the feet, launches him up, and you know what's next, Dan?
Drives him down with a DDT. 1, 2. Briggs able to power out. Briggs still a lot left in the tank. No pun intended as we're here at the Tank Brewing Company. Oh, man. Tyler, he drove that forearm right to the face.
He did, and you do see that international experience of Stallion Rogers shining through. You see every part of the world that he's visited, he's picked up on something that has added to his arsenal. See a lot of Japanese influence in Stallion Rogers' offense.
Stallion is certainly a student of the game. Pays attention wherever he is, and as you said, picks up new techniques, new maneuvers. Both men, a lot of experience in the European wrestling market. And as you said also, Stallion Rogers spent a lot of time in Japan. Referee calling for the break here.
And the thing about Stallion, he could be as technical and just execute moves perfect in the ring, but then he could be as vicious as anyone, as we just saw there, choking Danny Briggs in the ropes.
Ooh, man, that forearm really caught him. Drop Briggs right to his... Oh, man, and again, Briggs just collapsing in the corner.
Now Rogers is showing us that hard-hitting style of his as he's just scraping the face of Briggs.
Well, that's size 12 3 times right across the face of Briggs. And again, so massive, so exact. You took the words right out of my mouth. Nasty is a great description of what we just saw.
He's got that devious smile on his face, Dan. He loves it. He loves soaking it off.
You know, completely uncalled for what he just did, that vulgar hand motion.
He is a vulgar person, Dan.
He is indeed. Goes for the cover though, Briggs. Able to kick out there. Hit that buckle at about 100 miles an hour.
And right now you got to think this one is starting to lean towards Stallion Rogers. Rogers straight in the driver's seat. And Briggs is going to have to do exactly this. Fight back, try to change up his game plan, get back into this one, create some separation for himself.
Oh, he's doing that with some right hands. Very effective.
Did you hear that shot there? My goodness.
Nice reversal and a back elbow by Rogers. Puts Briggs on the mat.
And no one can go shot for shot with Danny Briggs except Stallion Rogers.
Ooh, senton. I think the longer this one goes, Tyler, the more it's going to favor Stallion Rogers. I think he might have a little bit better cardiovascular conditioning, not carrying as much weight.
And we saw it right there with that cover attempt, because Danny Briggs was very slow to kick out of that one.
Rogers measuring Briggs. Saying something to him, Tyler. I can't quite make it out. Oh, man.
Letting that hatred flow.
Cover leg, 2. And Briggs able to power out again before the 3 count.
Dan, not only is there bad blood in this one, but I feel like we have been saying this for Stallion Rogers after every match he wins. You gotta think championship implications afterwards, especially if he gets a win over Danny Briggs.
But Rogers just putting the boots to Briggs. Now a slap to the back of the head with disdain. He better be careful not to raise the ire of Briggs. Briggs up to a knee. Looking right back at his former partner, and there it is. Slap to the face, and that buckled the knees of Stallion Rogers. Do not mess. Oh, man. I was about to say don't mess with Briggs, but that overhand chop was very effective. Wait a minute. Briggs getting right back in the face of Stallion Rogers.
They're locking horns, and they're going shot for shot, Dan. The 2 alphas.
Oh, Rogers discards the elbow pads. Now bone on bone with those forearms.
It is an all-out brawl here at Bash 49. Briggs or Stallion, who's going to get
Neither
the
man
advantage?
giving an inch. Oh, and a headbutt.
But now,
Clothesline by
took his head
Briggs.
off.
1, 2, 3. Ay, caramba, he got that shoulder up at the last second.
2.99, Dan. Wow, what a matchup we're seeing.
Oh, and diminishing the count now as both men are down on the mat. He's up to a 3 count. If neither man can gain their feet, this will be a draw, but I expect. There you see Rogers rolling to his midsection, up on his knees. That should break the count.
Both men starting to stir. Danny gets the ropes.
Up to an 8 count. Both men now on their feet. Both men slow to engage. And there's that overhand chop again that Stallion Rogers has had so much success with in his career.
Both men are not.
Tyler, you see Rogers adjusting his jaw, trying to get it back in place there as he stands and waits on Briggs. Briggs delivers a knife-edge chop of his own.
Yeah, Dan, both of these men are not going to be the same after this one. They are both going to be battered and bruised come tomorrow morning, I can tell you that.
Ay, ay, ay. Briggs absorbing that blow.
And Stallion begging for a shot of his own.
Beautiful uppercut forearm.
Now uppercut from Stallion, but then not as effective.
Ooh, there it is. Briggs with that European uppercut. But a straight forearm with a jaw and another uppercut by Briggs. Wow. Really rocked Rogers. Rogers now firing back with a forearm. Oh, nice.
Backside, got him.
1, 2. Nicely done.
Briggs back up to his feet, pops him up.
Oh, power bomb. No, he doesn't go for the cover. Instead, he's got him in the crossface. This could be it.
He's put away many of them. You got to talk about Danny Briggs, trained by William Regal, trained by Finley. He knows how to stretch out his opponent's hand.
He's got that arm completely trapped, Tyler. Rogers is going to have no choice but to tap out.
And he's in the center of the ring, Dan. He's got to tap unless he can crawl.
Oh, he's close to the ropes now. He's only inches away.
Oh, man, his hand's so close for tapping.
And he's got it. Wow.
Stallion Rogers showing off that fighting spirit.
Tyler, the damage was done. He was in that crossface for a good 20 seconds.
Yeah, we've seen Danny Briggs apply that crossface and people just tap out instantly because they can't withstand the pain. Rogers not being one of them, but he is looking in trouble here right now.
Briggs now lifted him up with a waist lock. Oh, drives an elbow into the jaw of Briggs. But now Briggs has him again, looking for that power bomb. Oh, Rogers, oh! They headbutted one another. Briggs tumbled to the outside, otherwise Rogers might have been able to pin him.
And Rogers cannot believe it. He knows that if he had Danny Briggs in the center of the ring, he would have had that pinfall.
Tyler, I said they headbutted each other, but I'm not sure that Briggs caught him. It looked like he was going for it. I thought he made contact, but Rogers seems unaffected. Rolling Briggs back in.
That headbutt was all Rogers, and now Rogers has Briggs lined up.
Both competitors have used that headbutt as a finishing maneuver.
And you see Rogers.
Yeah, you see him lying in wait now as Briggs is struggling to get to his feet.
He's going to look for that running headbutt. He's knocked out so many people with it. And it's going to be over for Briggs.
Oh, and he's sidestepping it right back in his face again. He's going to have to tap out, Tyler.
You got to think he can't withstand it.
He's a good foot and a half from the rope.
The shot's
he's trying for the rope. He's just inches away. Oh, and he rolls him back out. No, he rolls through, and he's got him in the crossface again. This has got to do it, Tyler. He's right in the center of the ring.
The Showtime Hooligan wrench it back right there. He's got his Rogers going to tap.
No, one, two. Oh, he kicks out. And look, oh, running each other. They're only holding each other. Right. Collapses in two. Rogers on three. I think Rogers is out.
Stallion Rogers.
Tyler, they headbutted one to the other, and I think they're both out. Rogers just happened to land on top of Briggs. Oh my goodness, how fortuitous for Stallion Rogers. What a matchup.
Rogers just happens to land on Briggs, and you can see right now Rogers doesn't even know where he's at. Briggs knocked out. Double headbutt, I can't believe it. Wow, what a matchup. These two put it all on the line. One of the hardest hitting matchups I think I've seen here in the last territory.
Absolutely phenomenal contest. Neither man has anything to be ashamed of here. That match could have gone either way, and it happened to go the way of Stallion Rogers.
Yeah, you just got to think one balance change. If Danny Briggs lands on top of Rogers, Briggs gets that pinfall victory. But tonight goes to Stallion Rogers, the cold-blooded killer, the Lone Star, is victorious at Bash 49.
Well, I don't think we've seen the last of these two going head-to-head, and I got to be honest with you, I hope not, because I loved it.
I could watch them go at it 100 times more. Wow. And like I said, both men are going to wake up tomorrow feeling this one.
They are indeed. I feel like they're going to feel it tonight. They're not going to wait for a good night's sleep. In fact, I think they're going to have trouble getting to sleep with all the abuse they just took from one another. What a matchup.
Just goes to show how stacked our singles division is. Stallion Rogers, victorious. Got to think, future title implications for him.
Wow. Two men that could main event any show on the planet, going out there and giving it their absolute best. But Stallion Rogers is just too crafty, and this one is far from over. Up next, it's party time as Rich Swann takes on Jackal Stevens. The CCW comes alive. I hated that one too.
From South Jersey, weighing at 210 pounds, Jackal Stevens.
Well, Jackal Stevens. I got a lot to say about him, but a lot of it I can't say, Tyler.
Yeah, with Jackal.
Based on language restrictions. But I tell you this, he looks to be in great shape as he always does. I think he's packed on about 10 pounds of muscle. Now he's got something to say to Lisi Almeida.
Jackal demanding Lisi Almeida make an announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new franchise, Jackal Stevens.
Come on. Of course, Cha-Cha Charlie has the moniker of the franchise as CCW. Stevens turned his back on Cha-Cha Charlie a couple of months ago. Excuse me, it was just last month, was it not?
Just last month, and Jackal's just been an animal ever since. That's the only way I can describe it.
Well, that's a great word for it. Complete animal.
From Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 175 pounds, Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swann.
Tyler, former WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TNA Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and all-around incredible athlete. Rich Swann now entering the crowd. He's with his people, Tyler.
He knows how to have a good time, and he knows how to go all night long, does Rich Swann. You have listed just a couple of his accomplishments, Dan. I mean, he's been all around the world, over 20 years of experience, and you know, he's really been making the last territory his home. We last see Rich Swann go one-on-one for that Cruiserweight Championship back at Secret Treasure, and he pushed Ozzy Killmeister to his limits. An amazing match. And look at Rich Swann having fun, dancing here with the crowd. This one is going to be an unbelievable one. But wait a minute!
Stevens from behind in the crowd. We need security over here.
Jackal assaulting Rich Swann. Damn it, Jackal!
Somebody get him out of the crowd. Is he out of his mind?
He is, Dan. That's the only way to describe it. Something has clicked in the head of Jackal Stevens, and he's just an animal.
Well, we need security to intervene, keep the fans away. We don't want any of our fans getting injured here. I mean, everything's in very close proximity. Not a lot of room here at the Tank Brewing Company with this capacity crowd.
And look at this.
Tyler, I can't even see from my vantage point what's going on.
Well, I can tell you what, Rich Swann is fighting back against Jackal. He's got Jackal back over here.
All right, finally now they're back within the barricades. Swann trying to take his jacket off, but Stevens catches him with a forearm right to the jaw. Ooh, that right hand right to the face, and Swann's down.
And Jackal's just got that different.
I don't even think the bell has sounded yet, Tyler.
It hasn't. Look, he's got the jacket. Swann's choking him with a damn jacket, Dan. Get him off of him, Bruce.
Hey, come on, Stevens now.
He's sick in the head, Dan.
He's talking to Bruce Owens like that. Boot to the midsection on Swann on the outside. Tyler, has the bell even sounded yet?
No, it hasn't. Jackal he's come unglued, Dan.
Just slammed Swann's head in the apron of the ring. Rich Swann is in trouble here. And again, Stevens now. What an incredible athlete. Did you see that, Tyler?
That tiger feint on the bottom rope, Swan right back into action. Then Swann, and now throwing Jackal into the ring. You know what, Dan? I hope Rich Swann teaches Jackal a lesson.
Well, Swann making his entrance by way of the top rope here. Oh, connects.
Flush!
Stevens driven all the way into the corner. Swann pulls him out, goes to the corner. 2. Not enough. Tyler, he counted to 2, which means the bell must have sounded. I didn't hear it.
Bell must have sounded throughout that brawl, Dan.
Look at that athleticism. Rich Swann, man, oh no.
And just like that, Jackal.
Stevens with that arm whip driving Swan right to the mat, shoulder first. Swan now.
You know, not too long ago, Dan, Jackal had a lot in common with Rich Swann. He was a man of the people. He came out to have a good time, dancing, was an excellent wrestler in the ring, fought with pride and respect. But now you can throw all of that out the window, and now Jackal is just so dangerous because he doesn't give a damn.
Oh, man. Well, he's still using those outstanding wrestling skills as you see him work over that left arm. Only a 2 count. Stevens, an outstanding, very sound technical wrestler, could go at it with the best of them as you see him with that boot right to the center of the spine.
Yeah, now he's going to use that in-ring prowess and that excellent wrestling ability, not to fight with respect, but to mangle and try to injure his opponents.
Dropping those knees right across the biceps muscle of Rich Swann. Swan in serious trouble here. That left arm completely taken out of play. Stevens now with that other arm trapped.
Oh man, Stevens, they're gonna break the damn arm of Swan.
Oh man! Both the right and left arm now have sustained serious damage as you see Swan roll to the outside of the ring, trying to create some separation here, but Stevens right out after.
Swan in serious trouble as Jackal going on the hunt.
And again, forearm blow after forearm blow. Oh, right into that corner post shoulder first.
And that shoulder might have just got knocked out of the socket, Dan.
We heard that thud. All the way over here, some 35 feet away. Swan trying to get back in the ring and get some distance between him and Jackal Stevens. But Stevens all over that left arm. No, yeah, to the left now. He's done damage to the right as well, but the left arm has sustained the most damage.
And he's been running wild so far, trying to just mangle the arms of Swan, really targeting that left arm now.
Stevens sending Swan for the ride, shoulder first into the buckle he goes. Stevens though, charging, Swan getting that boot up.
Swan fighting.
And again, Stevens catching that boot right in the face.
We know Swan's got a heart of gold. He can keep on going. Look at this, rolls through.
Oh, incredible height with that clothesline.
The vertical leap of Rich Swann, unmatched.
Both men on one knee now as both men now get back to their feet. Right-handed jabs by Rich Swann. Stevens is staggered.
And look at Swan, he's loading it up. Ducks under.
Neck breaker, beautifully done. He's got that left arm pinned to his side though, Tyler. Still giving him some trouble here.
And look at this, rolls through.
And a big splash, hook of the leg. 1, 2, go! Very close, but Stevens able to power out.
You know, Rich Swann's got a lot to fight in this one. He's trying to avenge that loss to Ozzy Killmeister back at Secret Treasure, trying to get into the winning ways here in the last territory. But also, I talked to Rich Swann. He's on a personal journey of himself, Dan. He told me to say this. He's on a journey being 8 months sober. He got in the best shape of his 20-year career, and he's looking to win world championships. Oh, but look at that arm.
Oh, Olympic slam. Oh, and he rolls it over. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Brings a Saturn, Tyler.
And now that beautiful story of Swan might be in jeopardy. As the rings of Saturn, we saw Jackal use this against Danny Everborn back at Breakout, and he could be making Rich Swann tap here. Ah, look at Swan, the pain on his face, Dan, as he's trying to muscle over to those ropes.
Look at him gamely fighting towards the ropes. He's inches away now. He's got that leg draped over the rope. That'll break the count.
You got to give the devil his due, Jackal Stevens. He went after those arms knowing he wanted to lock in that ring of Saturn.
Well, I can't say anything about Stevens' strategic planning. Certainly a ring veteran, outstanding competitor. Forget about his attitude. This guy could go. Swan now in the corner. Stevens charging. Sends him over the top rope, but Stevens nails him with a forearm. Stevens now going to the top. Oh, Swan with an insecurity connects. And Stevens out of it as he in a seated position on that top rope.
And look at Swan!
Oh my goodness! Leaping Hurricane Rana. What incredible athleticism. Swan now going up.
Could he be
He's on
looking
the
for
second.
it? He's got it down.
Four. Somehow gets that shoulder up. So close.
And Rich Swann has won titles around the world with that very move, that leap from Swan Pond. But it did not get the job done tonight.
But Swan's still feeling it, Tyler. Could he go for it again?
But that arm is still so
I think he's going to try for it. Or possibly a moonsault here.
Oh, he likes to implement the Phoenix Splash stand. Could he get it? Phoenix Splash. Oh, buddy. Oh.
No water in the pool. Stevens out of the way. Swan in the center of the ring.
Oh, and
Stevens going to the top.
We know what Jackal wants to do here. Looking for that.
For the blockbuster.
He's got it. Oh, man.
And that's going to do it.
The neck of Swan just
Stevens
snapped.
with a big win here. Hooks the leg. Two. And no. Swan able to get the shoulder up. Unbelievable. I thought he had it for sure. Stevens did as well.
Rich Swann with so much to fight for. 20-year-plus career in the best shape of his career. Trying to get back to winning world titles. But first he's got to get through Jackal. As Jackal now going to the
Jackal to
outside.
the outside. What does he have in mind here?
But
wait a minute. No, he's got a wrench in his hand.
what the hell is he
Well,
thinking?
drops the wet wrench, thankfully. He's got our ring bell, Tyler.
He's got the damn ring bell. What the
Bruce
hell?
Owens standing in between him and Swan. Owens isn't going to put up with this. Owens positions himself and grabs the bell away from Stevens, thankfully.
Thank goodness for Bruce Owens.
Oh, Lord! A blatant low blow. And the ring bell is, of course, in the ring.
Oh, again, the ring bell right now.
Bell sounds. This one is over. That is a Stevens now on the attack. Here comes Danny Veronica.
Damn it, get Jackal out there. Put his hands on the official. Assaulting Rich Swann. Low blow to end this match. Get Jackal out the damn building.
Well, this guy is unbelievable, Tyler.
He's a maniac, Dan. Something is not right in the head of Jackal Stevens. He's a damn animal.
Well, he's been known. Now, you better be careful now. He's leaving, but he has been known to return and make an attack. He's done it twice tonight, and there it is. And these referees are... Put a boot to it. Come on now. Put the boot to our security personnel, and he's on Swan. Referees need to step in there, Amy. Get rid of him. Get him out of there, Amy.
Damn it, Jackal. Damn it. Get off of him.
Somebody needs to physically remove this guy from the ring.
He did the same thing to Cha-Cha Charlie. Oh, look at...
Stevens in the face of Rich Swann. Of course, Rich Swann at the receiving end of a low blow.
It's a shame, damn. It's a damn...
Wow. 2 match of the year contenders, one night, and it's only January, folks. So get to our website, ccwrestlingfl.com, buy your tickets, buy your merch, and join us here next week as CCW comes alive.
Want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.